Okay, we got a lot to do today, and we did a lot today. Um, I'm gonna step through it real quick. Okay, so first thing, we started on a new beat for next week, even though we have another beat in the tank to write to for next week, so we'll have a lot more time to work on that one. And then, so I just felt a little inspired, and I made some stuff. So like, here's a little preview of it. Little, I call it explosion because it feels like an explosion. Where did it go? Where did it go? Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. What am I doing here? What's going on? Why is come on. Come on. Don't do this to me. Day 3. Yeah, open this. Yeah, so this is what it sounds like. If Super Collider's open and it's not, Jesus Christ, what am I doing here? Oh my god, oh brother. Yeah. Okay, so this is what we started. Can you please come on, wake up Super Collider, wake up Super Collider. Let me show you what I'm doing on my screen here. Let me, it's rude to leave you in the dark. So let me just show you. This is what we got going on. We got this, and then we're doing. Come on, 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 come on. Loading sim. Hush. Okay. Okay, I think it's connected to Super Dirt now. Yeah. Yeah, the room is a lot. I know. Let me turn that down. Let me turn that down. Let me just turn it to a game if I want. We'll add reverb later. Bombs, boom, bombs. This has to be about war, right? I know. Something like that. A little simple, this one, though. I want to build this up more. I want the drums to do something different as we go through it. I think it's like really simple right now, and I think we could maybe have something that changes for the voice and chorus. I've never intentionally done that. Let me hush this because I know you probably can't hear me. Let me say that's what we worked on a bit today. And like I think that's gonna be about war or something. I don't know, but I think I want to add more to it. I want like this to change with the verse and the chorus. So I think this sound here gap is what's gonna like really transform it into that versus the chorus. So I gotta really think about that, like how I'm gonna change the kick. I don't know yet. But that's what we have so far, and so we gotta keep working on it. I'll keep you guys in the loop on the progress there. But what I want to do is like write live, right? So this is like what I've been doing. I've done 40 of these at this point. And I was doing like one a day, and now we're calming it down to more like one. Like maybe I'll write more than once a week, but like maybe like once a week we write, and we like really just practice our other musical skills, right? So like making a beat, practicing guitar, freestyling, all these other like freestyling. We'll freestyle every day. Freestyling, there's no reason why I can't freestyle every day. Like I can always do that shit. It's at this point it's like sleeping to me, like I'm not very good at it, but I will become good at it. And I noticed that when I was like writing every day, like writing 4 days out of the week, my freestyling was suffering. Like and the the way I write, I think the freestyling is important to how I write. So if I don't freestyle, I can't write. So I think for me, it's really important that I freestyle every day. That's what I'm starting to realize, because my freestyles have taken a hit as I've been writing more and I had enough time to freestyle. So I think what I'm gonna do is I freestyle every day regardless, and then write for a song that we're working on, like for the beat that we're writing lyrics to, and do it that way. And I think my songwriting will like be a little slower to progress because of that, but I think that like my producing skills, my mixing skills, my guitar skills, my talking to the camera skill, like I think all those other things I have to work on, and I'm okay with the writing. I don't like saying that. I like the writing taking a backseat a little bit. And yeah, I think that's the kind of sacrifice I have to make here. Um, and I also think I need to read. Like reading stories helps me to write, and if I don't have any time for that, that's another thing I have to do. So I have to read books, right? I have to if I want shit to talk about, I have to consume ideas, right? And that will give me more stuff to talk about, right? So that's all to say. This is how I write. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in the tab right over there, right? We're gonna just do that. And then we're gonna put this in the tab right over here. All right. So let's okay, so they're all in the tabs, right? And then we're gonna like kinda, if it lets me, okay, we're gonna close that shit. And we're gonna yeah, we don't need that. We're gonna turn this down here. And then we want to see more, so we wanna like yeah, we wanna do that. And we're gonna want like 2 tracks on here, right? So we're gonna want that track. And then let's put that back over to the side there. And then we're gonna want 1 more track. Alright, so this is like track 1, track 2. And then we're gonna turn off the monitoring on both of them because we're coming direct through the Focusrite. Boom, bada bing. Alright, so first thing you do when I'm writing is I'll freestyle to it. So let's freestyle to it. Well, the fact that your job is how you pay for your food. That's the intro. How you pay for your health care. How you pay for your everything. Your life is tied to your job. That's the problem. I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really. Okay, so I'm listening to my freestyle now, and I'm essentially just writing what fit into the bars. And so some of the bars might not make sense. They could be better written, but it's a freestyle. It's like I'm feeling the music, and the music is dictating what I'm trying to say. So I'm putting on the beat what it needs on the fly, and then I write to that. And then maybe I'll get a different idea of what else the beat could use or need. But like, I don't like writing without the beat, because I think the beat is so important to the lyrics. Like writing without the beat, like if you write before you listen without listening to how it sounds in the beat, what you write might not fit the vibe of the beat, you know? Like this called for something singy, and I don't know why, it just feels like it calls for something a little singy, right? So that's what I did, and then I wrote like in the little thing here, singy, right? And do I wanna get free? Okay. Oh, I wanna get free. Okay, that's how we start off. So I literally write down the bars that I freestyle, and if it fits the theme of what we're talking about, we keep them. But if it doesn't, we don't. And that kind of sets it. And then that's like the little seed of what I start from, and I write from there. And I think that could be the hook. So, because I like how it sounds, and it kind of fits what we're talking about, which is the Fable of the Dragon and the Tyrant. Okay, so let's talk about the Fable of the Dragon and the Tyrant real quick. So this is a fable by Nick Bostrom, and it's essentially about fighting death. Honestly, like it's like all about like he's making a argument that like we've accepted that we have to die, and we shouldn't accept that, and we should try to fight to live forever, like end death, instead of just making death something that's um like just a thing of life, right? Like that's kind of what the story's about, right? So it's like there's a dragon in a town, and the dragon needs to feed on the town. The dragon's like a metaphor for death, right? And every day the dragon like eats like a million, 1,000 people, whatever, right? And the people have just been like, all right, this is way of life. There's a dragon. We get eaten by it. It's our purpose to get eaten by a dragon. What we gonna do? We feed the dragon. We can't kill it. We tried, right? And that's what the story's about. And then like the scientists, kind of go, hey guys, maybe there is a way for us to kill the dragon. It's gonna take a lot of resources. It's gonna take a lot of time. It's gonna take a lot of technology. But I think we figured out a way to kill the dragon. Let's do it. And then you have like some like priests, like Donald Trump as shit, or like MAGA people, peasant lickers, whatever, um, saying essentially, oh no, the dragon's great. We love the dragon. It's all we've ever known. Doing anything other than the dragon is stupid. Da 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 da. Right? And after that, it's a happy story. The scientists beat the crazy people who are like, let's get eaten by dragon. It's the human way. And then they build the tech. It takes a lot of time and a lot of pain, a lot of strife, and they end up killing the dragon. And it's like, oh, happy story. That's what the story's about. I want to kind of take this idea and turn it into a song. And the song, I'm changing some things around. One thing I think about Nick Bostrom, he's talking about death, like making people live forever. Sure, that's great. But we have other smaller problems to fix first, like racism, not having healthcare, the exploitation of the global south, like Palestine, like the list goes on, like the prison industrial complex, the military industrial complex, the education, like there's so many things to fix here, right? And before we even start to tackle something as existential as human mortality, right? So I want to not rewrite this, but like I want to center the dragon around this concept I've been talking about, which is okay, you get all these people going, oh my god, the AI is so bad, the AI is so bad, the AI is so bad, and it's bad, and the reason it's bad is because the AI is taking your jobs, right? That's the thing. It's like, oh my god, all these all this computer is taking our jobs. That's shitty. Now the thing about that is my thing is that like if we didn't have to work, right? If like all the jobs could be done by machines, that's not necessarily a bad thing. That could be a utopia. That means that like everyone could just do whatever the fuck they want to do with their life, and they don't have to worry about like the thing they're doing being a productive thing to do. A thing that will make you money, that will make society like more efficient. If the machines can do that, right? Like there are so many engineers at the place I work that are just musicians, right? And at the end of the day, like, music doesn't pay the bills. Music is an efficient thing to do. Like, you get like 0.001% of people can like make a living actually off of making music, right? So many of them, if like we could like, if we didn't have to have these engineers, working on like keeping our robots going, right? They would a lot of them are like me. They would just make music all day, right? And read books and be creative, and that would be great. Or make scientific discoveries, make new VSTs that just are musical and sound cool. Or like there's so many things that are unprofitable, but people would do it, right? Like lots of like everyone has their thing that they would do, right? And we are forced into doing things for profit. But the thing that people say, and the reason that doesn't sound like a utopia, is because when the AI takes these engineers' jobs, my job, whatever job, the burger flipper, the taxi cab driver, whatever. It's bad because that person who lost their job, they no longer can afford their rent. They no longer have health care. They no longer have the means to pay for food. They don't have anything. And I think the problem isn't necessarily that the AI is efficient enough to do your job. It's that like these things that were built off of like collectively all of our work, right, are being owned by like private individuals. They should be public goods, like the library. You know, they should be public goods, like the goddamn, like, I don't know, like the what's another good public service, like food stamps or Medicare or Medicaid, or like they were built off of all of human knowledge essentially, which they did not pay for. They treated it as a public resource, and now they are privatizing the, you know, the what's it called, like condensing that knowledge into like an algorithm, right? Into a prediction algorithm, essentially, like a stochastic prediction algorithm. That should be a public good. And sure, maybe those people who like did the work of like making these models and getting them to work and making them commercially viable, they should be paid for their work, right? I'm not saying that. Pay them, right? Pay them what it's worth, right? But the models themselves, right? I think that should be a public service. It should be a public good. It should be owned collectively by all of us, right? And the profits that come from that, right? From like it automating all the work should be distributed to all the people who lose their jobs, right? And need housing, need food, need re-education to do something else that the machines can't do yet, maybe, right? Like maybe free education for everyone who loses their job to automation, right? Like, and like maybe, I don't know, maybe I don't know what the AI will be bad at. Maybe we'll need more people to train the AI, and you'll need to go to school for that, for like whatever. And you'll need to be paid to like, you know, have rent and go to school and all of this and da, right? Like we should pay the people to go to school for like retraining for whatever is useful, right? That like the AI won't be able to do. And that's the problem, right? The problem isn't that it's the AI is taking our job. It's that the AI is owned by fuckshits, right? I've said this in a different video. AI is only bad if the white man hoards it, which is what's happening. And two, it's bad because everything we need to live is tied to a job, which it really shouldn't be. Like you shouldn't, you know, your healthcare shouldn't be tied to your job. Whether you can eat shouldn't be tied to your job. Whether you have a place to live shouldn't be tied to your job. These are all basic human things that we need to live. Like you should just get them for a given, you know? Like everyone, like regardless of anything, there's no excuse for the richest country in the world to not provide these things to its citizens, right? I know I sound like a socialist. Maybe I guess I kind of am, right? But like that's what this is talking about, and that's what we're talking about, all right? Okay, rant. God, how long has this video been going on? This is gonna be a long video, cause let me even. It's already 20 minutes, and we haven't even started writing. So let's start writing, right? But that's what this is about. And that's what we're gonna be talking about. Okay, so let's see. What we have here is we took the first couple bits of the song. So let's see what we got here. We got. Let's listen to this. I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get alive, let me get into the tribe. Let me do it like that, let me go and try. I don't know where I'm gonna go and be. Let me take it like that, let me take it 1, 2, 3. As I crawl up in the tree, oh no, there's a new noose. Okay, so that's what we got. So Oh, I do, I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get a life, let me get it through the tribe. Let's see what life got, let me go try. So that's new words now, right? So let's mute this. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just record this. And we're gonna start with start from right here, and we're listening to it. Everything. Your life is tied to your job. That's the problem. Oh, I do, I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get alive, let me get it through the tribe. This isn't what life I don't like. I don't know. Okay, so then we got that, and so then what I'll do is I'll normally mute this now, right? Because this sounds, well, let's listen to it first and see that if we're on time with what we. Oh, I do, I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get alive, let me get it through. Oh, I do, I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get alive, let me get it through the tribe. Let me do it like that, let me go and try. Wow, I'm really. Oh, I do, I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get alive, let me get it through the tribe. Let me do it like that, let me go and try. Okay, that's really nice actually. Because I guess it saying it in such a similar way that I thought it wasn't. Oh, I do, I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get alive, let me get it through the tribe. This isn't what life gotta be like. Okay, so this is really low actually. So let me just do that. That's why we can't hear it. Okay, let me do this again. I do, I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get alive, let me get it through the tribe. Okay, so this is what I like. So then I have this, and so what we're saying. Oh, I do, I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get alive, let me get it through the tribe. Okay, so you see, I said something a little different here. So let me get it through the tribe. Alright. Oh, I do, I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get alive, let me get it through the tribe. This isn't what life gotta be like. Okay, so we are pitchy as fuck. But that's what we wanted. It's in rhythm at least. So let's see if we can get that, if we can get a better version of that. So let's do. Oh, I do, I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get alive, let me get it through the try. This isn't what life gotta be like. I think I was pitchy there too, but maybe it's better. Oh, I do, I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get alive, let me get it through the try. This isn't what life gotta be like. Close. I don't like how I did the like, so let's rewrite this. I do, I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get alive, let me get it through the trial. This isn't what life gotta be like. Okay, I think I might have to go lower. I always like how I sing when it's lower. I do, I wanna get free. Okay, yeah, let's get low. Oh, I do, I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get alive, let me get it through the tribe. This isn't what life gotta be like. Okay, let's see what that sounds like. Oh, I do, I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get alive. try. This isn't what life gotta be like. I didn't like the like, but that can be auto-tuned later, right? We can even, yeah. So we like this. Okay. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Do we? Oh, I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get a life, wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get a life, get a try. This isn't what life gotta be like. Wanna get free. Yeah, we gotta fix the like there. The like is like. I wanna do it one more time. Okay, so let's do this again. The singing ones always take me the longest because I am so pitchy and it's so bad. Oh, I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get a life, let me get it through the try. This isn't what life gotta be like. So bad. Oh, I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get a life, let me get it through the try. This isn't what life gotta be like. So bad. It's like I'm not hitting the note that I need to be hitting. Oh, okay, whatever. We're moving past this. Onto the next bar. We'll fix it later. So bad. Oh, I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get a life, let me get it through the try. This isn't what life gotta be like. Dragon can be slick, got a plan, sit down. You'll understand, we feed the dragon, know it now. 9 to 5, go and eat, sleep and heal and know the tree. Let me do it like that, let me show you what we feed, huh? What if we have what we really, really need? Let me do it bad, let me go until you bleed. Okay. We're losing it a little bit. So then I'll do something like that. And you saw how I was just like freestyling to this, so punching in, and let's write down. Oh, I wanna get free. I wanna see what I can really be. Let me get a life, let me get it through the try. This isn't what life gotta be. I like the chorus. Dragon can be slick, got a plan, sit down. You'll understand, we feed the dragon, know it now. 9 to 5, go and eat, sleep and heal and know the tree. Let me do it like that, let me go and. Okay, yeah. So let's see what we got here. Be like, dragon can be slick. Be like, dragon can be slick. Got a plan, sit down. Sit it down. Sit it down. So we're just gonna write what we hear, and what fit, and then we're gonna try to modify it. And this is how I write. I don't know if it's the best way, but that's how I do it. This is what life gotta be like. Dragon can be slick, got a plan, sit down. You'll understand, we feed the dragon, know it now. We feed the dragon, understand. Okay, let's see. This is what life gotta be like. Dragon can be slick, got a plan, sit down. You'll understand, we feed the dragon, know it now. We feed the dragon, know it now. Okay, that has to be know it now. That's not good. Yeah, we have. Let me get it through the try. This is what life gotta be like. Dragon can be slick, got a plan, sit down. You'll understand, it's you. You'll understand. You understand? Okay. Let me get it through the try. This is what life gotta be like. Dragon can be slick, got a plan, sit down. You'll understand, we feed the dragon, know it now. 9 to 5, go and eat. 9 to 5, go to eat. Life, let me get it through the try. This is what life gotta be like. Dragon can be slick, got a plan, sit down. You'll understand. We feed the dragon, know it now. 9 to 5, go and eat, sleep and heal. Go and eat. Okay, I think I gotta rewrite this and eat. Let me get alive, let me get it through the try. This is what life gotta be like. Dragon can be slick, got a plan, sit down. You'll understand. We feed the dragon, know it now. 9 to 5, go and eat, sleep and heal and know the tree. Sleep and heal. Okay. Let me get alive, let me get it through the try. This is what life gotta be like. Dragon can be slick, got a plan, sit down. You'll understand. We feed the dragon, know it now. 9 to 5, go and eat, sleep and heal and know the tree. Let me Okay, sleep and heal and know the tree. Dragon can be slick, got a plan, sit down. You'll understand. We feed the dragon, know it now. Feed the dragon, know it now, okay. Dragon can be slick, got a plan, sit down. You'll understand. We feed the dragon, know it now. 9 to 5, go and eat, sleep and heal and know the tree. Let me do it. Sleep and heal and know the tree. Sleep and heal and know the treat. I gotta figure out a way to do this faster. Dragon can be slick, got a plan, sit down. You'll Yeah, I gotta do it. Understand. We feed the dragon, know it now. 9 to 5, go and eat, sleep and heal and know the tree. Let me do it like that. Let me understand. We feed the dragon, know it now. 9 to 5, go and eat, sleep and heal and know the tree. Let me do it like that. Let me show you what we. Okay, now we're going. Now we went rogue here. This is rogue. This is rogue behavior. We're losing the topic. Yeah. When I say let me, that's when we know we're about to start say some bullshit. Yeah. Let me not. Yeah. Okay, we'll get the treat here. There we go. Cut it off a little bit more. We're gonna redo this. There we go. Okay, nice. Alright, so this needs to be rewritten. So the dragon can be slayed. Got a plan, sit it down. You'll understand. We feed the dragon, know it now. We feed the dragon, know it now. Show it. What if we did show it now? Show it now. Show it. We feed the dragon. Show it now. 9 to 5, go and eat, sleep and heal, and know the treat. We feed the dragon, show it now. There's a cool rhyme I can do in here, I'm sure. We feed the dragon, show it now. You'll understand. We feed the dragon. Shoulders down. We feed the dragon, shoulders down. We feed the like we're typing out a computer, shoulders down. Okay, so then let's try shoulders down. We feed the dragon. So I'll put this in like parentheses. So normally I'll like for the new part, we'll take this because we know it works. Right, and then we'll like rewrite it. Right. Okay, show it down. Okay. Shoulders down. Shoulders down. Hey, baby. Alani just came home. Shoulders down. The dragon can be slayed. Got it planned. Sit it down. We feed the dragon. Shoulders. Do you want to help me write? Okay, you can help me write. Shoulders down. I'm recording as I write, though. Are you okay? Ooh, you have a nice dress on. You'd be nice to be recorded. I like your dress. Yeah, nice dress. Um. Okay. How you feeling? Okay. Is it okay? I didn't look at my phone. I haven't looked at my phone. Wait, let me see what she texted me. Maybe we'll call it quits now, depending on what she texted me. Oh, be careful. I was already home by that point. Yeah, I rode my scooter in the rain. Yeah, I know. All right, you want to help me? Okay, so grab your headphone and the double um okay. Honestly, we'll pause it right now. And I'll just let you watch the video that we have so far. Uh Maybe I'll post two things today. Okay, we're gonna post two things today. We're gonna come back and we're gonna write with Lonnie. We're gonna keep this going. I think I'll call the first video will just be like the explanation of the method, right? The explanation of the method. That's what we're doing. So it's 36 minutes. Um, let me see. What should I do? Let me do a little guitar. We're gonna post another one today, right? And then I'll do a guitar riff in there. So this isn't it for today, for sure. But we're just gonna post two videos. Okay, so yeah. That's should I post two videos? I think it's fine, right? Okay, yeah. Okay. Let's go. Oh, God, I feel bad. I feel guilty not having a little guitar riff. In case we don't get to posting the other thing, um, today. Maybe it'll be a thing for tomorrow. Here is us where our guitar playing is for the day. We tried to learn a Jimi Hendrix lick today. We tried to learn a Jimi Hendrix lick. We haven't quite learned it. And so here we go. There we go. There. All right. I really don't wanna. Okay. Loud enough. All right. Cool. All right. We're gonna just play something. Oh, I was writing something interesting before, so we'll try to play that. It's kind of a weird thing to do, but it's different than what I've done before, so that's cool. Oh, you want to listen as I play? Okay. I'm patching Lonnie into we have like one of these thingies here, and then she can listen to what I'm playing through her headphones. Okay, careful though, because you will move the thing in the camera. Okay. All right. So this was the little thing I was working on, Lonnie. So it's like. fucking it up. Let me try again. That was something I was like writing today. Did you like that one? You like that one? Yeah. I messed it up in a couple parts, but I think I might want to turn that little riff that was coming up there into a song. All right, so that's what we have for today. That's the video for today, but we will try to do a bonus video where we continue writing and finishing what we're doing here with Lonnie's help. Say hi, Lonnie. Say hi, Lonnie. They can't hear you because you don't have a mic, but she said hi. Okay. All right, let's get going. I'll be back. Bye-bye.